Howdy, welcome to Papa John's World. Today we got some big logs, and it's a mix of quakey or aspen and pine. And it looks like we have 8 logs on the bucking deck, and some of these logs was just about all my tractor could pick up. They were heavy, so yeah, I think maybe in the exception of this one, probably each one of these logs will weigh over 1,000 pounds. So if that was the case, we have way more than 8,000 pounds sitting on the log deck. And that's kind of why I call it the indestructible log deck. You can bounce them big logs on it without hurting them. And most of these logs are too big to run through a standard processor. And in fact, one of our neighbor firewood cutters has got an ad on Facebook right now. He's trying to sell all the wood that wouldn't run through his processor. He probably bought some of this same loads. Maybe not. Anyway, that's we're getting ready to buck these, and we're going to quarter them, throw them into the trailer. We're not going to lift them. We're going to use our easy lift, and this is just something that I put together that works with the trailer. It's got a 110 volt winch. It's rated for 500 pound single line. It works pretty darn good compared to lifting stuff. And we are going to incorporate the log stop. And this is the mark for the 4-way wedge. And this would be the mark for no 4-way wedge if you're just splitting it. And of course we'll get that on here in just a second before we start. I got to put on my shafts and get grandma ready. It looks like she's eating a piece of wood over there. She's been making crafty stuff out of them short pieces and making gnomes and all kinds of stuff. Her and the grandkids. And we'll try to get a picture of them and Adam. They're pretty cute. Well, let me get my shafts on. This log looked pretty dry. Looks like a little sap running right there, but it's loaded with sap. But set on pine. It's reading 15.2%. %16.2%. We'll set this off the side and go ahead and split it. It'll make bundle wood. Pine's kind of messy. It makes a lot of good kindling for the house, though. Anyway, that heap and face cord split down, made that little pile there. Papa John's world. And Grandma Cindy do all the work. Anyway, I'm about pooped. It's been a long day.
Did you help?
What are you doing, Brandy?
Did you even help?
She don't like to come out when it's really cold, but
What?
she likes it in the afternoon when it's warmer.
Okay. Say hi.
Got her little coat on. See that? Yep. She's a good dog for a dog. Okay. Be safe.